How do I tell you of Clan Tremere, the most hated of the main clans? Do I begin with the man who broke the laws and inspired fear, Lord Tremere, that he too delaborized a antediluvian? That this would-be kindred clan were once a part of the Magus guilds, belonging to the Order of Hermes before they were cast out for their dark ways? That they robbed the Temisi of something forever changing them into something else? Like all good stories, we must begin at the clan's inception, not at the end, but the beginning. Turn back the pages of time and see them for what they were as mages, hungry for immortality. Goretrix promised them the fruits of Eden, but in the end delivered upon them immortality at a terrible price. The magic they so prized was gone. But Lord Tremere feared not all lost, ordering Goretrix be left alone. They became secretive, those who lost magic, becoming enemies of the Temisi, the fiends who'd become part of Goretrix's vile experiments. With this done, Tremere imposed upon them the blood bond, forcing loyalty, and so it would be formed. A pyramid of leadership with him at the top, and 7 beneath him to rule the others. Over the next century, a war known as the War of Omens broke out, off and on with the wrong Temisi's. With their mages ever weakening, and new childhood unsure of the power, chantries were ravaged. Tremere and Etrius turned a blind eye, only concerned with the hermetic arts in general, and bringing them into thaumaturgy. Goretrix continued for years experimenting on the Temisi, Nosferatu, and the Gangrel, succeeding in creating the first gargoyle in 1121. In 4 short years, the hybrids were shock troops against the fiends. Whatever boldness shown didn't change them from third-class kindred. Princes would lock them from the cities, forbidding them to enter. This Tremere and Etrius pushed further their boldness, discovering the history of Cain and the antediluvian. They made the choice to diablerize Sullot, the antediluvian of the Solibri. Tremere, upon doing so, entered Torp, leaving the 7 council to destroy the Solibri. As with all his actions, this came at a price. With Merlinda's efforts, they were brought into the courts, serving as mages for the princes across Europe. Though accepted as a loathed clan, they were mere usurpers, and distrusted as foul diabolarists. At last, the order came to call upon Tremere. Seeing what House Tremere had done to themselves, they were in horror and disgust with the wretched abominations. So it was that they sentenced them to death, the eternal rest. This began the Wizard's March, the Messiah War. It never ended in truth. At the dawn of the Victorian Age, when the 18th century began, rumors flew among the Tremere and the world that Goretrix had joined the Sabbat, forming his own clan from the Tremere anti-tribute, building House Goretrix, a bastardized version of Clan Tremere. The Temisis ensured that they'd never have influence in the sect. During this time, the Tremere clan spread through Europe and North America, building a black web that led all the way to Vienna. With the rise of occultism among the mortals, Tremere were quick to infiltrate the secret societies. What once led to burning at the stake now led to captivating the humankind. When the Second Inquisition raided Vienna in 2008, it is presumed that the Inner Council of 7 fell. Their blood bonds were broken. Without their strict internal hierarchy, it is now a dash for lore, artifacts, and secrets. The united clan now feared those next to him almost as much as their hated enemies. Now you arrive, one capable of diablerizing. Are you the second coming of Lord Tremere, or perhaps of Lady Trollia?